Hey everybody, it's Mr. Paul Adams again here at the C2C 2024 at the O2, and we're here with Kerri Watt. How are you doing?
I am doing great. I've just come off stage after my favourite set of the weekend, so I'm feeling on a high.
So you definitely are. So is this the first time you played C2C?
No, I think it's the third.
Oh, okay.
But it kind of changes every year. Like, I've played the big entrance stage in previous years, but it used to be inside. This year it's outside, which I loved.
Yeah.
Real festival vibes.
So what's it like? Like, obviously you're now a veteran of C2C performances. Does it get more and more exciting every time, or
I think
you managing to ground yourself a little bit more?
Every set has been different. The first year I played totally acoustic. The second year I played with a full-on rocking band, and this year I did like a stripped-back three-piece. So I tried to mix it up a bit, make sure people aren't coming back to see the same thing every year. But I love it. I love the a real community vibe here, and everyone just here to hang out and have a good time.
So when you think back to the first time that you did it, I mean, were you quite a relatively unknown artist then?
Yeah.
Do you think it really did boost your profile?
Definitely. I think that's what's so great about festivals is, you just never know who's going to be walking by and just happen to catch you. So yeah, I think every year I come back, there's more and more people at my shows, and it's really nice.
So it's a nice feeling to be back home.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ask everybody this. So what makes you country?
Well, I come from the countryside of Scotland.
That's one.
Used to drive a pickup truck until I had a kid. Now I drive a Volvo. Not quite as fun, but
Well, yeah, it's still kind of in the same ballpark, right?
No, it's funny. I've been playing this song in my set about how I go to Nashville a lot and have a lot of conversations about what's Scotland like, and I'm like, well, we drink a lot of whiskey. You guys drink a lot of whiskey.
Yep.
You drive pickup trucks. I drive pickup trucks, and I think in Scotland there's a real country scene that I kind of grew up with. Lots of folk music, lots of roots music. So while like American country I didn't discover till later in my teens, it's sort of ingrained in my DNA.
And American country music has definitely got a Scottish influence from when they came over with the Irish.
It's roots, exactly.
Yeah. So that's good. That's good stuff. So who are you listening to at the moment?
Oh my goodness.
That you would like us to listen to as well?
Do they have to be country?
No.
I'm listening to a guy called Spencer Sutherland, who is kind of like a bit soulful and pop, a little bit Elton John. Yeah, he's awesome. Lawrence are a band I love. Lainey Wilson, just can't get enough of her album.
Yeah, I think we're all going to hear a lot from
that.
Lainey in the next couple of years.
Yeah. They're probably my top three on rotation right now.
Cool. Mm-hmm. So we've kind of come real quick. It's really quick this interview, and I'm really sorry. So what's next for you after C2C? I know you're going home today.
Yeah. Well, yesterday I released a brand new single called Predictable that I've been kind of premiering across the weekend. So I'm going into all the promo. That's kind of just starting. Radio tour and all that next week. And then beyond that, I've got 3 more singles set up for this year, planning a headline show for May, and then into summer festivals. So it's all go.
So as a musician, I get this. I don't know if you get this as well. Do you find that after a gig like this, there's a certain lull that happens after you get off stage? Do you like coming down off of drugs?
Yeah.
Not that I've ever done that, but
Yeah, definitely. I think, I used to really feel that, and I'd go home and you'd be so tired from a full-on day of everything leading up to this show, and then you still can't sleep. I don't know if you get that. It's just like the adrenaline buzz. It's so exciting, and especially now with social media, of course you want to go home and look and see who's videoed and posted, so it's a whole big come down.
That's good. I thought it was just me. Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure. So I got one last question for you. Thank you for your time for this today. So what one question do you wish I'd asked?
I wish you'd asked what else I've got going on outside of this weekend and my music. Okay,
I'll ask exactly that question.
I've started writing for animated films in the last couple of years.
Okay.
So that is it's all I want to talk about right now. I just want to share everything I'm doing.
So you did that in the UK?
One in the US, one's a US film studio, one's UK. So it's taking up all my time in between being an artist and a mum. I'm writing for these animated films, but they're really fun, but they're long-term projects. They're like 7 years to make an animated movie. So I'm like 3 years into one year into the other. But yeah, it's a fun other little part of my music life that people don't know about, but I'm excited to start sharing more of.
Well, we'll look out more for that. And you got something else for your new single as well?
Yes, Predictable, out yesterday.
Out yesterday. I'll have to go and download and stream that. Thank you very much, Kerri. I do appreciate your time today.
Sure.
And I know how tired you are. I can tell. I'm feeling a little bit like that. James is as well. One thing we've been doing, and it's just started this weekend. If you would be up for it, we're doing like an awkward pause and just looking at James just to make him feel awkward.
I can do that.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so we'll finish off with that then.
Okay.
So it's Kerri Watt and Mr. Paul Adams for Live in the Living Room and You Country, and we'll just wait for a second.
Yes, I don't know what one's up.